Hey, come closer. What if I told you that everything you've been made to believe about your body, especially as you've gotten older, about that stubborn weight around your middle that just won't budge, about the energy you feel you've lost? What if I told you a huge part of that story is not just incomplete, it's designed to keep you feeling stuck? There's a powerful, almost forgotten truth, a whisper from ancient wisdom that could change not just how you look, but how you feel in your own skin, starting with just one simple glass each morning for 10 days. Stay with me, truly stay with me until the very end of this. The final insight I'm going to share. It's the piece that ties it all together, and it's far more powerful than just a flatter belly. It could redefine this chapter of your life. You absolutely cannot afford to miss this one. You've heard it all, haven't you? The endless advice, the complicated diets, the strenuous exercise programs that maybe worked for a little while, or maybe not at all, especially as the years have gracefully added themselves to your journey. There's this pervasive, almost insidious narrative out there that says, oh, you're a senior now, it's just part of aging. That belly fat? Settle in, it's here to stay. Your energy levels? They're supposed to decline. And a part of you, a tired, perhaps disheartened part, might have started to believe it. You look in the mirror and maybe you don't quite recognize the vibrant person you know you still are deep inside, because the reflection seems clouded by this layer of resignation. It's like a constant low hum of disappointment, this feeling that your body, which carried you through so much life, is somehow letting you down, or that you've let it down. The world is quick to offer you solutions that often feel like they're designed for someone else, someone younger, someone with a different life. And when those don't work or feel unsustainable, the blame subtly shifts back to you. You didn't try hard enough, you lacked discipline. But I'm here to tell you with every fiber of my being that this narrative is a profound misunderstanding, sometimes even a deliberate misdirection. It's a convenient excuse that keeps us from looking deeper, from accessing a truth that's both simpler and infinitely more powerful. This isn't just about physical weight, it's about the weight of those beliefs, the weight of feeling like you're fading or that your best days are behind you. That's the real burden we're here to lift. Now imagine for a moment stepping away from all that noise, all that modern confusion, and tuning into a different frequency. A frequency of wisdom that has echoed through centuries, passed down through lineages of masters, individuals like Shihan Yi, who understood the profound, intricate dance between the body, the mind, and the spirit. This isn't about some mystical, unattainable secret locked away in a mountaintop monastery. It's about principles of life, of energy, of nourishment that are so foundational, so deeply resonant with our very biology that they've almost been overlooked in our rush for complex, scientific-sounding solutions. The one glass we're talking about, this morning ritual for just 10 days, it isn't just a concoction of ingredients. That's the surface level. The true magic, the true power lies in the intention behind it, the consistency of the act, and the reattunement it facilitates within your entire system. Think of it as a key, a very simple key, to unlock a door within you that leads to a reservoir of vitality you might have forgotten you possess. This wisdom teaches that the body isn't a machine that simply breaks down with age. It's a self-regulating, intelligent ecosystem that, when given the right conditions, knows how to find its balance, its harmony, its optimal state of being, regardless of the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's about gentle alignment, not aggressive force. It's about listening, not just dictating. This approach doesn't see that belly fat as an enemy to be starved or punished into submission. It sees it as a signal, a message from your body that something is out of balance, that some need isn't being met. And the secret lies in responding to that signal with wisdom, with kindness, and with a practice that nourishes you from the inside out. So, let's talk about that stubborn area, that midsection that seems to have a mind of its own. Why does it happen? The common answers are metabolism slowing down, hormonal changes, and yes, those things play a role. But what if we looked even deeper through the lens of this ancient understanding? What if that accumulation isn't just about excess calories, but about stored energy? Think about it. Our abdomen, our core, is often considered the center of our emotional processing, our gut feelings, our power. For years, decades even, you've navigated life's challenges, its stresses, its joys, its sorrows. What if that physical manifestation, that protective layer, is also a record of unreleased emotions, of anxieties held tight, of moments where you had to be strong and perhaps didn't have the space or the tools to fully process and release? What if it's a physical echo of times you felt unheard, unseen, or had to put your own needs on the back burner? This isn't about blame, it's about compassionate understanding. The body, in its incredible wisdom, often tries to protect us, to cushion us, sometimes by literally creating a physical buffer. That fat you've been fighting, it might be a story your body is trying to tell, a story of resilience, yes, but also a story of burdens carried. And the beautiful truth is, when we start to listen to that story, when we begin to address the underlying imbalances, not just with diet, but with mindful care and practices that soothe the nervous system and release stored tension, the body can begin to let go of what it no longer needs to hold on to. This isn't just about burning fat, it's about releasing old patterns, lightening your energetic load, and allowing your true, unburdened self to emerge. It's a profound form of inner alchemy, where physical transformation becomes an outward sign of a much deeper internal shift. Now, let's speak of this one glass, this simple morning ritual that Shihen Yi and similar traditions might advocate. I want you to understand, the true potency isn't in a complicated, hard-to-find list of exotic ingredients. The power is in its simplicity, its purity, and the sacred intention you bring to it. For these 10 days, your first act of the morning, before the world rushes in, before the demands of the day begin, will be this offering to yourself. What goes into this glass? Think warmth, think cleansing, think activating. It could be as simple as warm water, perhaps with a squeeze of fresh lemon to awaken your digestion and alkalize your system, maybe a touch of grated ginger for its warming, anti-inflammatory properties, or a pinch of a specific herb known for its gentle detoxifying effects, something that feels grounding and vital. The precise ingredients are less important than the principles. It must be natural, it must be gentle, and it must be consumed with presence and gratitude. This isn't about downing a supplement, it's about creating a small sacred ceremony. As you prepare it, feel the connection to these elements. As you sip it slowly, visualize it, nourishing every cell in your body, awakening your internal energy, gently cleansing away what's stagnant. This 10-day period is a focused commitment, a promise you make to yourself. It's a declaration that says, I am worthy of this care. I am ready to listen to my body. I am open to transformation. This daily act, this single glass, becomes an anchor, a point of conscious connection that ripples out through your entire day. It's not a diet, it's a dialogue. A loving conversation you're initiating with your body, one that says, I'm here, I'm listening, let's heal together. Imagine the cumulative effect of this focused, loving attention day after day. It's profound. And what happens truly happens during these 10 days and beyond is often far more than just a subtle shift in how your clothes fit around your waist. That's the part that gets the attention, the part that might have brought you here, but it's almost a beautiful side effect of something much deeper taking root. You'll start to notice other things, subtle at first, then undeniable. A new clarity in your thoughts, like a gentle morning mist lifting to reveal a sharper landscape. An upwelling of energy that isn't frenetic or caffeine-induced, but steady, calm, and sustainable, allowing you to engage with your day, with your loved ones, with your passions, with a renewed sense of vitality. It's like someone turned up the dimmer switch on your inner light. You might find yourself sleeping more soundly, waking up feeling genuinely refreshed, not just less tired. The little aches and stiffness that you might have accepted as just part of getting older may begin to ease, replaced by a sense of greater suppleness and ease in your movements. This isn't just about fat loss. It's about your entire system finding a new, more harmonious rhythm. It's about reducing the internal inflammation that so often contributes to that feeling of sluggishness and discomfort. You'll begin to feel lighter, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. It's as if by tending to this core physical need with such simple, focused intention, you unlock a cascade of positive changes throughout your entire being. It's the feeling of remembering a part of yourself you thought was long gone, a vibrant, energetic essence that was merely waiting to be reawakened. The world around you might not have changed, but your experience of it, your ability to participate in it with joy and vigor, will begin to transform in beautiful, unexpected ways. The journey that begins with this simple glass of water, this morning ritual, doesn't just stop at a flatter belly or increased energy. It opens a pathway to a much deeper wellspring of healing and self-discovery. Think about it. When you consciously choose to nourish your body in this way, you are sending a powerful message to every cell, a message of care, respect, and love. This act of profound self-compassion begins to dismantle the old patterns of self-criticism or neglect that may have inadvertently contributed to your body feeling burdened or out of balance. As your physical body begins to respond, to release what it no longer needs, it creates space. Space for more joy, more peace, more clarity. This is where the true inner transformation takes hold. The ancient wisdom traditions, like those Shihenyi represents, always understood that the body, mind, and spirit are not separate entities, but deeply interconnected aspects of a whole. Healing one aspect inevitably influences the others. So, as your physical vitality improves, you might find your emotional resilience strengthening. Old anxieties or worries might lose their sharp edges. You might find yourself more patient, more present, more capable of navigating life's ups and downs with a sense of inner calm and grace. This isn't about achieving some perfect state of being. It's about cultivating a deeper, more loving relationship with yourself in all your beautiful human imperfection. It's about recognizing that your well-being is not a destination to be reached, but a continuous process of tending to your inner garden, nurturing the seeds of health, vitality, and peace. The flat belly becomes a symbol, a testament to this deeper commitment you've made to honor the sacred vessel that is your body. And in doing so, you unlock a more profound sense of wholeness and well-being that radiates from the inside out. This touches every part of your life, from your relationships to your sense of purpose. Now, let's talk about some hidden realities, some truths that often get obscured by the noise of the wellness industry. There's a vast and powerful market out there that thrives on making you believe that health, vitality, and achieving your ideal body are incredibly complicated, requiring expensive supplements, restrictive programs, and an endless cycle of seeking external solutions. They want you to feel dependent, to believe that the answers lie outside of you. But the most profound truth, the one that masters of ancient wisdom have always known, is that your body possesses an innate, almost miraculous intelligence. It knows how to heal. It knows how to find its balance. It is constantly striving for homeostasis, for well-being. The problem is we've often forgotten how to listen to its signals, or we've overridden them with stress, processed foods, and a lifestyle that disconnects us from our natural rhythms. This simple morning ritual, this one glass, is not about a magic potion. It's about re-establishing that connection, about creating the conditions for your body's own inherent wisdom to do its work. The truth is, you don't need to wage war on your body to achieve the results you desire. You don't need to punish it or deprive it. What you need is to partner with it, to nourish it, to listen to its whispers before they become screams. Ask yourself this: what if this simple 10-day commitment is not just about shedding a few pounds around your middle, but about reclaiming your sovereignty over your own health and well-being? What if it's the key to unlocking a level of vitality and clarity that you thought was reserved for other people or for a younger version of yourself? What if the most powerful healing tools are not found in a pill bottle, but in the consistent application of simple, loving attention to your own magnificent system? The industries that profit from your insecurity don't want you to know how powerful you truly are, how capable your body is when given half a chance. But you're starting to feel it now, aren't you? That quiet stirring of possibility, that sense that there's a simpler, more profound way. So what happens after these 10 days? Is it a magic bullet, a quick fix, and then you can just go back to how things were before? If that's what you're thinking, you're missing the most beautiful part of this journey. These 10 days are not a finish line, they are a doorway. They are an initiation, a period of profound recalibration where you consciously and lovingly retune your body and your mind to a higher state of functioning, to a deeper level of self-awareness and self-care. The incredible lightness, the clarity, the renewed energy, the visible changes you begin to experience, these are not meant to be fleeting. They are meant to be your new baseline, your new normal. The purpose of this initial period is to show you what's possible, to give you a tangible experience of your own power to influence your well-being, to remind you of the incredible responsiveness of your body when treated with respect and wisdom. After these 10 days, the invitation is to integrate this practice or the principles behind it into your life in a sustainable way. Perhaps the ritual evolves slightly. Perhaps you find other ways to incorporate this mindful nourishment and intentional self-care into your daily rhythm. The key is that you've tasted the truth, you've felt the difference, and that knowing becomes your compass. To simply stop, to revert entirely to old patterns, would be like discovering a hidden spring of pure, life-giving water and then choosing to walk away thirsty. The momentum you build in these 10 days is precious. It's the foundation upon which you can continue to build a life of greater vitality, greater joy, and greater alignment with your deepest self. This isn't about a 10-day challenge. It's about a lifetime of honoring the incredible gift that is your body and your life. It's a continuous unfolding, a journey of discovery, and these initial days are just the first powerful steps onto a path of profound and lasting transformation. Don't let that momentum fade. Listen very carefully to me now, because if you've stayed with me this far, this is the truth your soul has been waiting to hear. This entire journey, this promise of a flatter belly, this rediscovery of energy, this whisper of ancient wisdom from traditions like Shihen Yi, it was never ever just about what's in that glass. The water, the lemon, the ginger, whatever simple elements you choose, they are catalysts, they are symbols, they are beautiful tools. But the real secret, the earth-shattering, life-altering revelation that I need you to feel in your bones, in your heart, in the very core of your being, is this. You are the alchemist. You. The power was never in the potion. It has always been and will always be within you. That feeling of change, that shift you're beginning to imagine, or perhaps already experiencing if you've started this, it's not the ingredients doing it to you. It's you, consciously choosing, intentionally acting, lovingly tending to yourself, that unlocks the door. This simple ritual, this commitment, is merely awakening the phenomenal, innate intelligence and healing capacity that has resided within you all along. That stubborn belly fat, that feeling of depletion, that sense of being overlooked or diminished by age, those were symptoms. Symptoms of forgetting, perhaps, the incredible power you wield over your own internal landscape. Symptoms of being disconnected from your own profound capacity for renewal. The glass is simply a mirror reflecting back to you your own commitment, your own love, your own decision to reclaim your vitality. And that decision, that conscious turning towards yourself with kindness and consistent care, that is the most potent medicine in the universe. You don't need to search for magic outside of yourself anymore. You are the magic. You are the healer. You are the source of your own transformation. That awareness, truly embraced, doesn't just change your waistline. It changes your energy. It changes your outlook. It changes your relationship with yourself, with your life, with every breath you take. This isn't just about getting a flat belly in 10 days. This is about remembering who you truly are, a powerful, resilient, infinitely capable being, fully able to regenerate, to heal, and to thrive at any age. And that, my friend, that knowing is the most powerful insight of all. Don't you dare ignore it. Your new life is waiting for you to claim it.